If you're not listening to the Smoke World podcast, you're wasting your time, you mortal.
What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone. So go grab that stick, go grab a glass, whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have that conversation. You can follow me on Instagram at Smoke World Podcast. Email stone@smokeworldpodcast.com and the website, people, smokeworldpodcast.com. Today's guest is a guest I met off the app called Clubhouse. Now, I'm not necessarily promoting Clubhouse. They don't pay me for anything, but I really find this app to be very, very beneficial when it comes to social networking. Social currency. What does that mean? The connects, the people you meet. So this brother, his name is Maine Dent, and he's the founder of Black Eyes app. Okay, Black Eyes app is an app that allows the user to explore Black-owned businesses, whether it be restaurants, you're into real estate, news and current events. So again, we sit back, we have a conversation, and he explains to you exactly what the app is all about, how he came up with the idea, and he shares a little bit about his background, moving forward, and some of the things he has to come. Okay, so sit back, enjoy, check you out on the other side. I got my man Maine Dent in the building, the founder of Black Eyes. Thank you for being on the show, brother. What's good with you, man?
Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. How you doing today, brother?
Oh, I can't call it, brother. So, as folks who listen to the show, I try to get a little demographics of the person who I'm talking to let the people know who you are, where you from, and what you got going on, brother. So where you from, bro?
Well, thank you for Stone for letting me have the opportunity and pleasure to speak to everyone here. I am originally from Baltimore, Maryland. As they say, be more, stand up. Here, I've been born and raised in Baltimore, kind of actually raised mostly in Silver Spring and D.C. area when I moved to an area when I was 10 years old. My mom met my stepfather and actually moved out that way. And once I resided out there, I was able to have like a second home, you could say. So Baltimore is my home. This is my family. I have my mother and father's side in Baltimore.
Oh, that's what's up, brother. That's what's up. So here at Smoke World, I'm a lover of the leaf of the cigar. Now, I'm going to ask this question as I ask all my guests. Do you smoke cigars, brother?
Yes, I do smoke cigars.
Lovely. We love to hear that. Now, are you a guy who pairs your cigar with coffee, water, juice, soda, tea, scotch, bourbon, or whiskey, or all the above?
I would say all the above.
Okay.
That's a nice selection there.
Okay.
I only did the whiskey before, so.
All right, that's what's up, brother.
Other ones.
Good stuff. Now, brother, let's get into the real reason why we talking to you, brother, because you're the founder of an app called Black Eyes. Now, explain to folks exactly what this app is, and we can kind of go from there and piggyback a little bit more into how the concept came about.
Well, thank you. Yes, the Black Eyes app is currently on the iPhone and Android marketplace. I created this app for having a opportunity for all of us. As you know, Stone, we all have a talent in us and a gift that God has blessed us with. We have to expose it and unravel it and share it with the world. So what I've done is had a platform that's developed to actually create a sense of unity and empowerment, but most importantly, protection for our Black community. I wanted to have a directory and one space where everybody can go and support one another. And I'm thinking to myself, what can I do to do that? I said, Yelp did it. Why can't we do the same thing that Black folks, like a Black mall, Black shops, Black restaurants, Black news, Black health, Black exercise, and most importantly, it has a feature on there, Stone, that allows you to record what? Record a senseless crime or anything that goes on in the community. For example, somebody's getting pulled over by the police or somebody's getting abused or getting robbed. You can record that and actually share that on your files and your media. So I wanted to actually not only have a directory or platform throughout the United States of all Black content, but most importantly, have that feature so we can actually also protect one another just in case something goes down, because we all use our phones. but we don't really know the power of the phone. So that's why
Nice.
I developed it and created it.
Nice. Okay, so I'm just curious to know, was there any particular incident or scenario that kind of prompted you to come up with this concept? I know you mentioned Yelp, but was there something that you was doing saying, you know what, man, we need something that we can relate to?
Well, it was something that came to me, epiphany. I mean, I have abundant amount of resources that I've been blessed with, and I had to really say, Jermaine, how can I really utilize and put together something that makes sense so we can all come up and rise, whether it be a platform, an internet, an app, or website, something. So I actually wanted to have that protection aspect of it by seeing all these brothers and sisters that that's dying, in the streets for police brutality, from Freddie Gray to the whole list. So I mean, it's just it really is a point to me. I had to do something, and me being a Justice and Aries fire sign, and I had to present the order in this world, and that's who I am. And I had to really come together and say, what can I do that really helps us protect one another when we need to have that video to present to the court of law? Because as you know, a lot of these police officers are editing the video. They're not, properly putting it together or submitting it. So I'm saying, well, hey, we got our own tools in our phone. Let's save it in our own files and media. So we will have it to present to them as well. So that's why I actually created that aspect of the protection. And most importantly, having a way we can all make money together and unite and empower one another and support one another. And that's what it's about.
Okay, now out of curiosity, do you have a tech background, or I guess did you joint venture with some folks to help you create this app, or is that your segue there? That's your lane.
Great question. Great question. No, I did not actually create the app with the programming algorithm. I hired a team out of New Jersey, company that I actually researched, and this guy just placed them in my, focal point to hire them, because at the point where though I was looking for someone to build an app, and believe it or not, Stone, I had an app for my other company called Day One Pro, which is an entertainment-based company, and we had an app back in 2005. This was before apps got even popular, before people knew about them, and it was just an app for our website. So with this particular company I wanted to hire someone that knows what they're doing, but most importantly has the team, the skills, and can handle the bandwidth and the servers that will be able to have this app to withstand the amount of subscribers I'm looking to have. But my actual background is marketing. That's me. I went to school for marketing. They used to call me Money Maine. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So that was my nickname in college. I attended Frostburg State University.
Oh, that's what's up there, bro. That's what's up. Now, how long had this app been in existence?
Well, believe it or not, I had the idea in 2016. When you have different things, you brainstorm, your concepts just come to you. It didn't come into fruition to actually this year. It got approved on the iPhone and Android in January. So it took the team over 8 months to actually get it to where it's at, and it's still being refined. But that was the process of them putting it together for me.
Okay, now you mentioned that you have the opportunity or the ability to record video on the app. Now, where's that information stored? So if they record some videos on the phone, is it stored, or is it stored somewhere in the cloud on a server?
Yes, that is correct. It's actually stored on that person's actual phone. When they subscribe to the actual app, they have access to all the features. If you don't subscribe, you only have access to all the features but the record option. But the record option will be able to store the actual footage that's captured on the actual person's phone and their media. And then they can actually upload it on the cloud if they like.
Okay, now I took a peek at the app. I downloaded the app. Now, if one's interested, because you have an abundance of things on the restaurants, real estate, news, how would one go about maybe becoming part of the app as far as news or real estate agents? Is there some type of way to contact, I guess, you or, the entity Black Eyes, if they're interested in putting the business out there? Again, since there are so many different Black-owned businesses that we don't know anything about, and this is a great tool for folks to know. So if they're interested in putting information on the app, how would they get in contact with you, and how would they do that?
Great question. Yes, definitely. We actually have a page that's going to be uploaded believe it or not, this week that you said allows the people to upload their information, their content, their logo, their summary, their hashtag, their social media, their phone numbers, all that. So it'll be a page on that app that allows them to upload it. So whereas though it makes it simple and easier and user friendly for them to experience and have them on there. And also there is a contact us page on the actual app and the website that you can contact us and send me an email or drop me a line, and I can actually get you on there.
Okay, so again, like I said, you say it's still in progress as far as
Yes. I actually have the page up this week. The page should be up this week to actually be able to people who go online to actually upload their information if they want to become a member of the app.
And just out of curiosity, is there a web page that kind of correlates and correlates
Yes,
with
indeed.
this?
Yes, indeed. Same thing. It's blackeyes.com. BLACK dash EYES.com.
Okay, it has the similar like information on the web as it does on the app.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes,
Now,
sir.
how often is this updated? Out of curiosity.
It's updated daily. Updated daily. I have the team that's working with me that update it daily. It's Indian team, so they're ahead of time over there anyway. So.
Okay, gotcha. Now, out of curiosity, just because I'm curious to know how this all works, I guess I'm getting, my brain it's ticking here and it's moving and spinning, doing different things. So now your news. Now, are you the only person who supplies the news, or are they going by current events? Or is this an algorithm like the new, like current events? I know it says events and news. Who supplies that information to the company, I guess, or the people who are doing the programming for you?
Yes, that's data. That's the data encryption that we have set up. We have a third-party company that's providing a lot of the data and content, and we are providing the current news in the Black community in different areas. So we will actually have it where those going to be covering a collective of 50 states. So we're going to have different news. Of course, the most current news and breaking news. The event section is where you can actually go to, Stone. If, say, for example, you're in Baltimore and you want to come to an event. You want to come to a show or black-owned, venue, and you can actually go on the app to find out and locate that. So that's why that event section is there.
Okay, and again, folks, we need to get in contact with you. For example, whatever they may be having an event. Like for me, a lot of cigar events go on. So if I was interested in saying, hey, Brother Maine, look, I'm trying to make this happen. What do I need to do to put this event on? Whatever I'm in New York, Philly, wherever the case may be. Again, reach out to you, and we're able to do that. Now, is this a paid thing that folks will have to do if they're interested in doing that? Let's say, hey, it's a group, and they're having an event, and they're like, hey, we love the app. We want to get in contact with Maine. Is there a fee that goes along with putting this information out there?
Well, at the current time, there is no fee. Building my subscribers up, Stone. So, eventually there will be a fee for, but right now I have to show love. I have to, bring this to scale up, to build up, to actually be or draw the awareness to the app. So I'm not looking for nothing, at this point in time, because at the end of the day, money's not real. It's about the power and unity in our people, and that's why I did this. I wanted to collectively bring together and unite the Black power economics. That's a very important thing. We need to have our money circulate with each other and supporting each other for events, and we're supporting protecting one another, just in case something goes on in our community. And that's why I did this. But at the current time, there is no fee to upload your information or content, event, news, professionals, exercises, or even books right now at the current time. But at the moment, we're just showing appreciation and love and support. That's what we're looking for.
Okay, I heard you mention. Maybe I missed this. Okay, so the user can upload the information, or do we have to go through and get access and get permission?
The user can upload information. Once you are on the site, it will have a page on there where it's as such. You can post it, and you can actually go online and you can insert your information yourself. So it will be the user that will allow you to do it. So it makes it a lot easier for us to do it, and get it. So you can just upload it when it says upload your logo, upload your content name or your picture or your flyer of your event. You can do that yourself.
Okay, and we can do all that through the app.
Yes, and we will actually post it for you, but you will send it to our data server, you see. So we will allow the user to upload their own information. And again, of course, we will, in turn, put it in the right category, you see, because there's different categories and different states that we have the actual app covering.
Nice. Okay, folks, they better listen. Okay, so right now it's free. You better get on it right now. It's free.
Free to subscribe, free to upload, free to check out, free to put your information on there. I'm looking for nothing right now at all. I'm just looking to support our Black community. This is the most important thing. As you know, in this time we're in right now and we're facing, we need to really come together collectively and have our minds focused on growing and having our children and our families protected, because that's the most important thing at the end of the day, brother.
Oh, man, that's good information. So how would folks get in contact with you? Are you on social media?
Yes, we do have social media on Instagram. We have Facebook. We just released our TikTok as well. So we have two or three videos that's going to be uploaded. But yes, you can contact me through any of those social media outlets, or even the app or the website that I just told you about, black-eyes.com. So it's an EYES at the end of that. And you can also contact me on my 866-297-8351, 866-297-8351.
Okay, so we make sure we're good. So Instagram, is that the same scenario, same name?
Actually, I'm sorry, the actual same name for Instagram is black_eyes_LLC. I could not get the name with the black-eyes, so I had to do with the underscore. So it's black_, like eyes_LLC.
Nice. Well, anything else, brother, before we wrap it up that you want the folks to know about this particular app, or that you got going on, or some kind of way that folks can collab with you? Because me and you met through the Clubhouse. If they're not familiar with the Clubhouse, I don't know what to tell folks. I've been telling people about the Clubhouse. People laughed at me and said, come on, Stone, that's corny. But the social currency that folks can gain and the ability to meet and network is an awesome thing, brother. This is why we're talking. So,
absolutely. I mean, not only that, I mean, your network is your net worth at the end of the day. And like you just stated, we met on an app, brother.
Yes, sir.
And what am I promoting? An app, which is what? Connecting what? Black people. You see? And most importantly, people don't understand that the power and ability that we have truly as all are coming together and putting our minds into our focus, and not only our dreams and abilities, but our talents that we all have, that we were born with. If we understand that and really truly tap into that power, man,
game changer.
It's over. It's
game
over,
changer.
That's right. So it takes power to get power, and that's what we're trying to do. That's what I'm wanting to do here, brother. It's not about what you got, So what you doing? What you leaving here with? Because these things that we all live and work for, they don't mean nothing. Nothing. At the end of the day, we're chasing things. We don't need to do that, brother. We just need to sit and be ourselves and do what we need to do in this life and be the best that we can be. And everything else will come. You see, I used to chase a lot of things in my life, and I had to stop and think and sit with myself and understand where I need to be and where I need to go. And somebody told me about that app too, brother, and that's why I did not really truly understand what they was telling me until I understand it, and I got on it and got in the rooms and got connected to you through art, through the Punch by Punch.
Yes, sir.
And I got connected through art, through the comedic knowledge, through Cosmo. You see, so it's all divine, brother, all divine.
Absolutely, brother. There's no doubt about that.
Without a doubt. So, like I said, I don't think anything is coincidence. This is, like I said, this is all, it's actually my first podcast, too, believe it or not. So
oh, man, you're doing a hell of a job, brother. It's like you was born for this, man.
Thank you, brother. So I might sound nervous to y'all all. I do apologize.
Not at all, brother. I thought you did like 5,000 of these things already, brother.
Thank you, brother. I did a little public speaking back in my day.
Oh, well, there you go. It's paid off.
That's it, brother. So but yes, though, I do appreciate this, man. This definitely got to be in the books, man. I want you to record this and send this to me, brother.
Yes, sir. Definitely awesome, brother. Listen, man, I'm gonna thank you for taking your time out to share, your idea.
I really appreciate you, and thank you for telling us about this. And I'm looking forward to getting you on there with your cigar events and whatever you got going on, brother, so I can connect you with the Black Eyes Act.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your time, man. Well, there you have it, folks. Another episode of Smoke World in the books. I want to thank my guest, Mr. Maine Dent. Again, folks, you can follow me on Instagram at Smoke World Podcast. Email stone@smokeworldpodcast.com. The website, smokeworldpodcast.com. Again, folks, I appreciate you listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will check you out on the other side. Peace.